Once I get tongue tracking, it's actually over for everybody, dude. I was sticking my tongue out going, but you couldn't even tell, man. It just kind of, the rat just had his mouth open. Do they do tongue tracking? Probably not, right? Because that's like what the kinds of freaks on VR chat would want. So I'd imagine they don't do that one. My Twitch says I'm offline. That doesn't seem right to me. Oh, excellent bitrate. Thank you, Twitch. You're not looking too bad yourself, buddy. What the hell? Yeah, I don't really know what we're gonna be playing today. I don't know. How's everyone doing? How's everyone doing on this wonderful Monday? Sorry. I just had audio in my ears. As disgusting as that is. Okay. Well, any plans for today? I had to go into the office today, so I'm a little bit exhausted. I don't have any game intrinsically in mind. Intrinsically, by the way, is apparently my word of the day. I've used it a lot recently. It's such a good filler word over using like, the, but any of those. It's so much nicer to use a filler word that makes you feel intelligent rather than one that makes it seem as though you don't know what you're talking about. I think that that's probably my New Year's resolution. I finally decided to get one in the middle of March. It's better late than never. You know, I'd rather get a late start than an early start, because a late start they don't penalize you for. See, there's an That's what I'm talking about. I think I should try to be more mindful of the words that are leaving my mouth. Now, not in a way where I would stop myself from saying what comes into my mind, but in a way where there's not as many filler words and dead air. You know what I mean? I think it's an important thing to do, but I think it's very hard to consciously change that, because so much of communication and language, almost, especially in real life and conversations, it sometimes feels as if you need to say something, or like you need to add a filler word. Because if you don't, the other person will go, my turn, and then they take the talking stick, and you're done out there. So I think that's where a lot of it comes from, right? I mean, allow me to therapeutically dive into this one. If you'll allow me to play armchair psychologist, a Redditor's favorite thing to do. But you know, I don't really have any plans for the games today, just because I just got back from work, and that took up most of my mental faculties. I won't lie. Dude, being in an office, I think it needs to be studied, because it feels so much more soul crushing than working from home. Working from home, I feel free. I feel liberated. Nobody gives a fuck. You know what I mean? I've been liberated. But I actually do. I feel so much more freed when I'm from home. 1 second. Color users by. There we go. Okay. Sorry, something I wanted to change in my little preview box that I get for chat, because I was noticing over the past couple days that I would miss who sent the message because their colors weren't right on my application that I was using. Not that it would pull for multiple locations, that would be against terms of service. It's just kind of like a cool interface that I have. So now I should, on my end, be able to tell who's who. I don't think it changes anything for your guys' display. This is just like my version of it, my dock. If you'll allow me to dock for a moment here, pulls out calc. Yeah, I do not have a game in mind. And like, there's the classics, right? We could go play Slay the Spire. We could go play Mugenics. I've got no problem doing either of those. In fact, maybe it is time for a Mugenics run. When's the last time we played Mugenics on stream? Dude, it has been a while since Mugenics on stream. Let me guess, Resident Evil? No, not today, because I'm probably not going to be live for too long. If I had to guess. I went to my videos tab, as if Salted Slices would upload a video, as if he would sooner die. It's been 3 weeks since the last Mugenics stream. Dang, I've been kind of consistent with streaming. Can somebody give me a pat on the back for that? Like, that's rare for Salted Slices, okay? Wow, I have been kind of consistent recently. Good for me, especially compared to during the moving period. How many times have I gone live? Oh my god, 606 videos. Jesus. When is this guy gonna get a life and go outside? Doesn't he have, like, children to raise or something? 2 years ago, Maple Story. Let's hear how much the rats changed real quick. Hold on. Let's see. Do I sound less comfortable on stream than I am now?
And I need to kill 3 of him. That scares me because if he defaults
Nice
before I kill
compression,
him,
dumbass. Who set up your
we're in
fucking
for a
mic?
fucking ride trying to get this done, dude.
Oh my god, what kind of loser set this
Holy
thing
shit,
up?
he has so much HP compared to how much damage I can potentially deal.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Wow. You guys used to listen to that? I'm sorry. Oh my god. I should probably pay you for that. I won't. I won't do that though. But you know, not Resident Evil today. Resident Evil is going to be definitely on Thursday and Saturday. Possibly tomorrow also. Wait, I'm hearing a second rat? Yeah. Well, you know, that was the old rat. That rat's gone. Yeah, I wanted to hear how much the stream's quality has changed. Turned out now I sound better. Sir, a second rat has hit the stream, and I know, and the first one was already brutal to the population of your mother's house. Am I right or am I right, guys? That's right. A classic little bang your mom joke on the Salted Slices channel. Let's just say no fruit is too low for me. No, I'm kidding. There are some that are too low. There's a couple that I probably wouldn't take. But for the most part, no fruit is too low hanging for me. Especially because I got these tiny little grubby hands. How could I even possibly reach a high hanging fruit? Plus the low road, everybody's always trying to take the high road. So the nice thing about the low road is there's no traffic down there. What if I started up Counter-Strike 2 and I just played CS for like 6 hours? And by the end of the stream, I fucking smoke B, dude. Oh my god, they're gonna push B. I told you guys they were coming down B. Oh my god. That sounds awesome. I think I would really love my life if I did that. You have to choose one when you like spawn into the gaming ecosystem. You either play games that make you happy, or you are a Counter-Strike, League of Legends, or you're a competitive gamer, I should say. That's not true. There's some weird anomalies in there. Like, for example, I'd like to think of myself as one. I really enjoy competitive multiplayer games, but I find myself not getting too... If I get frustrated in a competitive multiplayer game, it's almost always with a teammate whose attitude upsets me. It's not that they're playing poorly. You can play horribly. I don't care, right? Like, at the end of the day, this is for ranked points that don't exist or matter. So I don't really care if you play horribly, but if you have a bad attitude and you are a person who needs to express that in the voice chat, I think we should be allowed to publicly condemn and stone you. Because it would be fun. No, I do think, though, it should put, like, a mark on your profile when you do that shit constantly. Like, a mark that just goes, hey, by the way, this guy will crash out. And he should start muted, and you should have to, like, have an opt-in to be able to hear that person. Now, you might have noticed that I only use the pronoun he. Yeah, I've noticed most women in competitive games don't talk. Like, I don't know if they're being toxic behind the scenes, but if they are, good on them, I never get to hear it, so... I don't care if you're like a really toxic gamer as long as I never have to hear it. You know what I mean? If you are toxic in silence, it's almost more sad than being toxic out loud, but I respect it more. Because what are you doing getting mad in your room by yourself? That's really sad. But at least you're not trying to bring other people down. Riveting gameplay. Look, some people do this all day. Okay, you want to see what some people do? Hold on. No. I'll give you the Twitch streamer experience. We want the Twitch streamer experience. I got you. Let me pull up daily dose of the internet, and then I'll point and I'll go, wow, daily dose of internet. Yeah. Here we go. Now this is what we want. 22 minutes ago. Good news, boys. I'm sniping this one fresh. This shit is still on the vine. Hold on. So now what we do? Now you set up a display capture. Is it this one that I want? That's not the one at all. Device not connected. Well, I want it to be a different device. Hold on. Let me get this one fresh off the vine for you. Deadlock, no. It should be this one. With
Hello,
this full
everyone.
screen. Hold on. Let's see if it pops up. Ah, it didn't work. Damn, these guys are good. Fair enough. Alright, well anyways, that bit almost lasted. We almost had 20 seconds of that bit. I've had enough of it. Daddy, we'll be shutting that one down. What is this? Dude, there's an AI. Sorry. Obviously there is. That's all that the internet has anymore. I was going to say that there's an AI show that's being put on TikTok that gets millions of people tuning in and has like almost 1 million followers. That's tragic. Because there's no way it has a consistent plot line or through line. Now I say that, watch me turn it on and whoa. No, and then what happened? It also just can't look good, right? Because has anybody ever seen an AI generated show or clip that actually looks good? That's the part that really gets me, is how is anybody watching this? It doesn't have any visual appeal to it. Nowadays, okay, what I have seen that isn't entirely like horrible to look at. So here's the ones that are horrible to look at. I guess I'll start with that. If it's one of the ones that kind of just looks like a 3D Pixar animation or something along those lines, I really just don't understand who's watching it, because it just looks off model 24/7 and it just doesn't look good. The ones, not to be Thing Japan posting too much, the ones where people were like taking two anime characters, having them fight and using the anime style as its basis for it, those ones looked more convincing but still off. But the ones that were trying to almost mimic a 3D animation style, which is the most popular style of AI that I've seen, those ones always look really weird to me. Strange glossiness in areas where there shouldn't be glossiness, which makes me wonder what it was trained off of. But I think some things are best left up to the imagination rather than having the answer. But yeah, those ones I just don't get at all. Well, I guess I don't get any of them, because at the end of the day, yeah, I like the Chinese one with the cat and the man on the mountain. I don't know if I've seen that one. I don't know if my AI lexicon's up there. I've seen Triple T. I've seen my boy Tung 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 Sahor, which very happy I've seen that, because otherwise I'd be very confused as to why he's being added into Fortnite. Since I've seen him before, I'm like, of course he needs to be in Fortnite. Epic Games needs money. That is, I think, true. Unless that was an AI generated post. In which case the dead internet theory is alive and well. Ironically. Hold on, let me check. Tung 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 Sahor Fortnite. It is one of the most common. Allier Gaming reacting to the new Tung 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 Sahor skin in Fortnite. Humanity deserves so much salvation. There is so much beauty in this world. We can get Tung 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 Sahor in Fortnite via Allier telling me about it. Oh man. Have you truly completed Silk Song? No, I haven't done Act 3. I got my ending in Act 2, and then I haven't gone back because it was just unfortunate time for me moving. Probably could do that. Could I do that right now? I don't know. It's one of the games that requires an update. That's probably going to be like 4 megabytes, dude. Yeah, like March new update. Allowed Silk Sword through top scene exits. I just see that doesn't mean anything to me. It's like reading Sims patch notes. Fixed border caves bounce pads, giving Silk and health for certain crests. Fixed snitch pick, not doing its third hit of damage when in a memory. See, like these, I don't understand. Well, it has a huge number of bosses. Okay. Like immense. I wonder how many I missed, because I'm missing a lot of achievements. And yet even still, I've got more achievements. Wow, you know what's... That's tragic. Most people... The achievement for Weaver Queen defeating Grandmother Silk and binding her power, 40% of players have. Who was picking up Silk Song to not at least get a ending? Now, don't get me wrong, I didn't finish everything, clearly, right? Like, I mean, yeah. But, I mean, in Act 3 alone. Okay. I'm clearly missing some other stuff here, but, like, still. I couldn't imagine not. Wow, 90% of players acquired their first tool, which means sorry, 90.4%, so technically 9.6% of players bought Silk Song and just never played it? Just said that's enough for that. Well, you know what? One of my friends, who is a huge Hollow Knight fan, just has Silk Song on his wish list, so I guess maybe it didn't go as... Damn, I thought the game was huge. Because we were talking back in high school with this friend. I was talking about waiting for Silk Song to release. Little did we know we'd have an extra 6 years from then. Still, dang. Sea of Tomorrow is coming in 2026. Voyage across and beneath the salt-stricken seas in this thrilling expansion, free for all players. New areas, new bosses, tools, and more. Hornet's adventure continues in our nautically themed expansion. All right. 13% of Terraria players don't have the timber achievement. They didn't cut down a single tree. Damn. That's insane. That can't be right. Oh my god, you're right. 13% of players. Oh my god. Oh, now this is a tragic sight to hear. You can do it. Survive your character's first full night. 77.8% of Terraria players. Dog. 22.2% of Terrarians were lost in the void before their first night they lived through. They didn't survive. They just died. A lot of these are gifts and people just buying the game and not having motivation to play it. Yeah, I just don't... Do I have any games in my Steam library that I have never played? Let's check. I imagine there's a couple. But I want to see. Okay, so these are no recorded activity. Well, Sea of Thieves, I don't own on this account. I own on a different account. Same with Dale and Dawson, so that'd be the reason for those ones. Rocket Rats, I played on stream. Starbound, I've played before. Postal 2, I have 9.8 hours on, so that one at least counts. Half-Life 2 Deathmatch, okay, yeah, that technically counts. But, like, come on now. Yeah, no, every game that's in my Steam library, I've got at least an hour in. With the exception of Super Crate Box, apparently. Super Crate Box, I got 16 minutes in. So that one... But I think that was a free game. What is this? Wizardry Online? Alright, I don't have this game installed. And I think that was honestly one of the best choices I could have ever made. What the hell? Why does the game have such a low rating? Title says it all. Posted in 2018. Oh my god. I think... Discussions. Revival on the way from... That's so funny. From a player who has been back banned off of Steam. Yeah, I don't think I ever would have played that one anyways. Damn, there's some ass on Steam though, huh? They just let anybody upload on here. Dude. Wow, I've got games that I haven't played since 2014. What do you guys think? Should I launch up Loadout real quick? I think that game is completely dead, is it not? That was a game made by, I believe, the Rooster Teeth guys, wasn't it? Or was it? It was some YouTuber had their name attached with Loadout. The game was actually good, though. I enjoyed its gameplay loop a lot. It was a pretty good team shooter. It was a lot like a Team Fortress 2 style of game. But at this point in time, it's definitely long since gone. Oh my god, wow. Hop on FNAF? Yeah, which one? Should we just do a real quick marathon of every single FNAF game ever released? I mean, how many could it be? Like 7,000? Flashbang you with Five Nights at Freddy's 1. I wonder what are the Five Nights games up to now? Security Breach. Okay, Security Breach is the one with Montgomery Gator. I remember that one. I think Security Breach is the last FNAF game I remember releasing. It's the last one I'm like cognizant for the release of. So what are the ones they've done since Security Breach? Oh, well, I never saw Help Wanted. Oh, because that's a VR game. That makes sense, I guess. Help Wanted 2, that's also a VR game. Okay. Then there's one called Secret of the Mimic. Did you complete the 6th installment? Such a funny way to put it. The Pizza Read Simulator? What? No, I don't think that does not sound familiar to me at all. Five Nights Five Nights at Roner's is going crazy right now. Five Nights at Floppa's. I don't think that's what I'm looking for. See what we got. Five Nights at Stalin's. Best of luck making it through one. If he's if what I've heard about him is to be believed. Wow. Wow. Oh man, there's Five Nights at Sexy's. Maybe I should do that one. It's just a pizzeria simulator. No, I don't think so. Which one is that? Five Nights at Roner's got a remaster. Oh, hell yeah, dude. Oh my god. Wait, looking up Five Nights is such a fucking treasure trove. Oh, the number of shovelware games on here would make the Nintendo Wii jealous. Oh my god, it's just so much garbage. The Five Nights franchise pack. Dang, if you click on it, your Steam dies. It's understandable. Wait, is there like something in here I'm not allowed to see? It goes beyond what I'm allowed to see. It's free. Pizzeria Simulator is free on Steam. Freddy Fazbear's Pizzeria Simulator. Oh, and it's using Scott Cawthon's fuck-ass pixel art. Oh, hell yeah. Oh, and then that's what the Five Nights at Freddy's fans, they point up a finger and they go, actually, they're 3D models, not pixel art. Yeah, look at the art. It's kind of obvious. Dang. Very positive. Look, it seems boring to throw pizzas at kids, but trust me, it's addicting. Play it and tell me if you also experienced a glitch, says somebody with 2.4 hours on record. Kind of spoiled it with that review, buddy. Now I know what's coming up. Here I thought this was just going to be a jovial time of Freddy Fazbear tomahawk chucking pizzas at children. I swear it's not what you expect. Just play the first 5 minutes. It's made by Scott Cawthon. How could it possibly go bad? Install. Let's see what we got going on here. It's ready to play. If this is a Bitcoin miner, I'm going to be pissed, dude. I'm going to be pissed off. Dude, okay, wait, I shouldn't scroll down. Because if I scroll down, I'm going to see pictures of what people are saying about it. This is like real, right? Oh my god, it is real. How? Well, it's not Israel. I'm pretty sure. If I launch it up and Netanyahu's there, that would be a crazy twist of fate. Which is also what I call testicular torsion. Twist of fate. The Desolate Hope. Wait, when did he ever make that? Sorry, it's installed. One second. Dogecoin miner. I'm going to make him rich. I don't think I've ever seen anybody talk about this game. Huh. Well, anyways, let's go see what's going on in Five Nights at Freddy's The Pizzeria Simulator. Why? I don't know, I was bored. I don't have much else going on right now in life. Hold on. It's locked my mouse in. Scott, please. Fucking please free me. Alright. The game looks sick as hell. I'm just wondering how that other person got 2 hours of enjoyment out of this game. But we'll find out together. Oh wait, I probably have to change my title on Twitch. Hold. I'll free my mouse somehow. Dude, it keeps kidnapping my mouse. Wait, maybe this game is made to be like a hellish simulator. Oh my god, it took my mouse back. Please, Scott, free me. I just want to change my whatever. It's gonna be in just chatting. We'll see how long this one goes. Design pizza? Yeah, I'm down for that. Press enter when finished. Click toppings to add them to your pizza. Oh, I'm unlocked. Oh, I'm unlocked now. It was the biggest mistake you ever made. Hold. Now, why am I changing it on Twitch? I'm just very worried that, like, Twitch will kill me if I don't change my category. Which, isn't it just called, yeah, Freddy Fazbear's Pizzeria Simulator. Got 140,000 followers. I doubt that, man. I highly doubt 140,000 people are like, yes! Someone new is live in the Pizzeria Simulator category on Twitch.tv. Finally, some good entertainment. Dear Lord, have I been waiting for that. Alright, click toppings to add them to your pizza. You gotta get onions on there. Oh. It's literally, it's on or off. Okay. Well then, they call it the deluxe pizza. What can I say? You're getting your money's worth if you come here. Well, hold on. Knowing Five Nights at Freddy's, which I somewhat do, I should probably look for like what the answer is, because it's probably like you put in a code on this one, right? Like you go like something like that, and then it goes, uh-oh. All right, it didn't do anything. Whatever. Hold round 1. Okay. WASD is move, and shift is to chuck them. 1 down. Oh, you just, okay. We wait till he's done eating. Got it. How good's his arm? Oh shit, from downtown. All right, I wasted 1 pizza. I don't think Freddy's gonna be too happy about that one. If I know one thing about the guy, he loves pizza. Do you want to turn on sticky keys? I want nothing less, actually. It's not my fault they made me spam the shift key, okay? What happens if I overcap on pizzas? Okay, so there just is like a cap. All right, I'm not gonna press it as fast so I don't activate Windows sticky keys. Dude, imagine if I could rebind this. Holy shit. I would be going crazy. I swear, by the way, on my life, Oh, he's there. He's playing defense. All right, that's the evil one who doesn't want children to eat. And, like, honestly, he's outplaying me. Oh, he's not actually mimicking my moves. I thought he was. Okay, so I just go where he isn't at the time. And then we finish that off. Yeah. Okay, well, now you're being a real asshole, man. What if I keep walking down here? Yeah, you're just so foolish. I mean, it's a classic Scambit. It's the classic pizza Scambit. I wouldn't expect you to understand. So, can I ask a question? What am I... Like, obviously, I understand I'm feeding children pizza. But I mean, like... Oh, hold on. I think I understand. I think I understand now. I think I understand why you asked for 5 minutes to play. We're gonna do a jump scare at the screen now? My high score is gonna go fucking crazy. No one's gonna be able to beat me. Okay, well, you know. It was gonna go crazy. Oh. Oh, is this where this character was introduced? Because I remember... Shit runs at 4 frames per year. Employee, paragraph 4. Results. No. Unsure. Well, undo the no. Okay, well, unfortunately I can't.
Begin tape. Leaving dead space. 3, 2, 1. The purpose of this tape is to test automated response times and reactions from vintage interactive attractions following audio stimuli. If you are playing this tape, that means that not only have you been checking outside at the end of every shift, as you were instructed to do, but also that you have found something that meets the criteria of your special obligations under paragraph 4. Follow these instructions, document response times, then safely secure the space before leaving. Upon sealing the room, you are not to return. Begin audio really prompt in 3, 2, 1.
Well, how do I look up? Oh, I'm stupid as fuck. It's based off your mouse.
Document results.
Well, unfortunately, I've already checked everything off, so there's not really much for me to check off here.
1.
Oh shit, the beluga whale's mating. Ah, she's not fucking with that one.
Document results. Begin audio prompt in 3, 2, 1.
Not to... You fucking on that one? Kind of like demented circus music. Thought it might be up your speed. Ah, she's not fucking with it, regrettably. It's the Mario staircase where the note just keeps getting longer and longer, higher and higher. Well, it's no to all of them, but
begin audio prompt in 3,
2, 1.
What's good? So is this like a teaser for whichever one came out?
It's a new day. It's your time to shine. It's time to take your career into your own hands. You've saved money your whole life. Great. Now it's time to put all your eggs into one basket and take a huge gamble on your future. A gamble that comes with a 100% chance of success in some cases.
If I've learned anything from
What are we talking about? We're talking about becoming a Fazbear Entertainment franchisee. That's right, restaurant ownership and management. Something almost anyone can do with a limited degree of success. Sure, it's a lot of money to invest, but everyone's doing it.
That
means it's safe. and lucrative. With your initial investment, you'll receive everything you need to get started, including
kinda
a small
trust this
room,
guy.
some tables, and electricity. But don't forget about the money you had left over after buying your franchise package. Use it to decorate, buy a stage, buy attractions and animatronics, and much, much more. Now, let's take a look at a few things that will help you get started as a Fazbear Entertainment franchisee, such as atmosphere. Making sure your
Yeah.
establishment has
It's
an
kind of
inviting
what
atmosphere
held
is
the
essential
entire
to
first
bringing
3
in new
games.
customers. Entertainment. Having a lot of entertainment value in your restaurant will ensure that customers come back. Bonus revenue. Coin-operated games and attractions can generate additional revenue during the
I
day,
just kind of wanted to keep
which means
throwing
more
pizzas
money
at
in your
children,
pocket,
if I can be
ready
real.
for reinvestment. Health and safety. There may be times when you purchase something of questionable quality, and we don't blame you.
Quite
Cutting
often.
corners is just good business. But there are steps you can take to ensure you don't get sued for it, and that brings us to liability. Being a thrifty shopper is smart, but be aware that buying things on sale comes with a certain amount of risk. Aside from the daily risk of lawsuits, there's also the risk that something might be hiding inside whatever you just purchased with that steeply discounted price tag.
So real, so
Of
real.
course, that would only be a serious danger if there were something outside that's been trying to get in for months now, which we are not confirming to be the case. This concludes the amount of help we are legally obligated to provide. Remember, you are now the face of the newly rebranded Freddy Fazbear's Pizza. Wear that smile with pride
man,
and
I'm
let's
sorry.
make some money. Fazbear Entertainment is not responsible for disappearance, death, or
Can't
dismemberment.
take Freddy's face seriously, dog. I just cannot. Oh. Oh. Okay, well, hold on. Now the game has changed. To buy item and then you can place them. All right, I think I understand that. Let's get started. Wait, this part is starting. This is ringing.
Let's see how much
some
cash
kind
you
of
had
bell.
left over after purchasing your franchise package.
Oh fuck!
Great,
maybe I did
that should be
watch
more
this.
than enough. Now let's get started.
When did this
On
one
your
release?
left are your product catalogs. You can unlock more expensive catalogs by simply purchasing items for your pizzeria.
When did this one release? Hold on one second. I want to check something. I want to see if it was at the height of me caring about FNAF. Okay, that's a 2014 game, not the one I was looking for. It was 2017. 2017, I was still in high school, so I probably did see it. I don't remember the beginning at all, but I definitely remember this part. Well, anyways, that was a good time. Well, I definitely had my fun here. Sorry, I'm not going to play that part because, like, I completely remember it now. I don't remember that intro at all or that one animatronic being shown. I remember her existing because she kind of, like, was all over the internet for a second. Anyways, let's go back to just chatting for a bit. Oh, yeah, I still don't know what I'm going to actually play for real today. I mean, what if I just played Slay the Spire? Would anybody be, like, upset if I just played Slay the Spire? It's a trick question. I don't care. I'm going to play Slay the Spire. Dude, oh, man, I just saw something in my inventory, and it's just made me oh so devilishly sad. Oh so nefariously upset. Man. Sorry, I just saw Cube World in my profile on Steam. God, could you imagine if that game, like, released and was good? Could you imagine society if... Oh... It was the number one thing in this world that taught me that you can't trust anybody, you know? Because I put so much faith into, no, the game will be good. No, trust me. It didn't happen. Throwing more Regent runs regally in text next to that. All right, let me also change my category to Slay the Spire. But yeah, no, it was Slay the Spire 2. Sorry. Slay the Spire II, if we're getting really technical about it. God, I wanted that game to be good so bad. This is the first game I remember waiting that long for. You know what I mean? Like, I was so excited for Cube World to finally release. do not ask me what I think about it now that it's out, all right? Because like I have scathing words that are not kind. Is that Captain Ratman himself? Yep, look who managed to drag himself out of bed. Look at what the cat dragged in. It's me, by the way. Ow, please put me down. It hurts. Never mind, I won a region run. I've only got to do defect now to get him to A5, and then we can start going random from there. I don't remember winning that one, but I'm very happy to take it. So allow me to postulate for a moment, if you'll allow me. If you'll allow me to prostate for a little bit out here. Neener, neener, neener. That's me playing with my prostate, if you couldn't tell. So, I'm thinking that rare cards are good, right? In fact, better than good. If we go into the compendium card library here and we look at the rare cards we could get, what are we looking at, right? We're looking at a lot of run-defining rares. Because Defect is simply that fucking guy. Okay, I've convinced myself. Give me a rare card. Consuming Shadow? Alright. One exception, really quickly, to Defect's rares being very good. One exception, and that one exception is definitely Consuming Shadow. I definitely think we can make an exception for Consuming Shadow. Kind of forgot that one was a rare, if I'm being completely real. No reason to go here. Well, no, I shouldn't say all that necessarily. One reason to go here, we hit a remove, then we hit this, hit this event. If we get good gold, bada bing. If we have good cards, we go here. If we still don't have good cards, we go there anyways. Then we can rest up, do another fight. If we did end up taking this elite, then we're able to go here. When I look at this map in 3 seconds, by the way, it'll look like the scrawlings of a madman because I just circled literally everything. But I like this start. I will not have any clue as to what I was possibly alluding to. We're going to hit this guy, even though... Motherfucker. Alright. 1, 2, hit this, and then we evoke this, which guaranteed stunned one of them. Honestly, it was not possible for us to lose, right? I was playing poker with all of the chips in my hand. Would have been awesome to get anything else that gave us lethal, wouldn't it? Yeah, sure would have. Oh, wait, we evoke our leftmost orb. We win anyways. Forgot about that. Probably a charged battery angle. Look. I'm not huge on it. Take a speculative subroutine. Drop defend over a strike. Because I need more offense right now. And defense doesn't kill the enemies. God, where are all my defenses at? Like, it's like there's none of them in my deck. It's so weird how that happens. Play Consuming Strike and it's guaranteed lethal. See, it's just that, okay, I'm not, look, I'll be real. When I look at myself in the mirror, I'm not a strong enough man to say no to Claw this early. I'm just not a strong enough man. Now we can start removing all of our strikes because Claw is scaling. And that's not even like cope. It just actually is scaling. Because now this cope does 5 damage. Fuck, I gave it away. I gave away that it might actually be cope. Hit this twice, see what we get. Stupid as fuck. If I would have played that different, we had lethal on both of them. That was just dumb. I just took damage for no reason other than his funsies. Rocket Punch is great. Not for what we're doing right now. So I'm just going to skip those cards. I'll be real. I don't think I'm strong enough to go this elite, but I'm going to do it anyways, because as long as... You don't want to know what sentence I was about to say. You don't want to know what sentence I was about to say, alright? Because if you're thinking I was about to say, as long as it's not the eels, you'd be fucking right. I was going to say, as long as it's not those eels, we should be fine. Surprise, surprise, the eels are here. Who could have seen this one coming? In a humorous twist of fate, Salted Slice has got exactly the one elite that he said he did not want to see right now. Just because our AoE is probably the worst thing about us right now. Well, that and the way that I treat service workers. Those are probably the 2 worst things about us. Hit this. We have subroutine up, so we get some back. Get a free kill here. We're going to evoke a Dark Orb. Almost dead. We should still be okay, as crazy as that is to say aloud. Might as well do this. Might as well jump. 9 damage. I mean, might as well break through that. hit this one, get a beautiful evoke. A beautiful evoke, dare I say. I mean, that was just gorgeous to look at. Oh, I upgraded before I took the attacks again, like a bonobo ape. Oh, man. Oh, I'm just such a foolish little ingrate. But here's what we're going to do. We're actually going to Smith Hollow. And then we don't have the money to go here, so go here. Now, why didn't I rest up? The man who takes damage finds himself resting. I'm going to take a lot of damage here. No, I'm not. Don't let him hit you because he starts to gain strength whenever he hits you. Priority numero uno against this guy is just making sure you don't take damage. Priority number 2 is killing him. This is a classic little this is lethal. I mean, it's just one of those, it's elementary, truly. Another charged battery, it might seem not great, and that's only because it isn't. So, I don't that would be the only reason behind that one. Choose one of 5 to add. Sure, the next power you play costs 0. Synthesis, I don't mind, because we can start doing some fun stuff with it. I think I'm going to take white noise first. Rest up, give ourselves a potion, because with a duplication potion, we should be fine to go to this elite. What will we duplicate? I don't know, man. I'm not thinking that far ahead. I do, so allow me to step back for a moment and you can understand the kind of man you're dealing with here. I say things to sound intelligent, not to be intelligent, if you understand where I'm coming from. That's what matters infinitely more, is that I sound smart. Being smart is overrated, right? Like, anyone could do that. Sounding smart, only a select few greats could do that. Buffer wears off, that's so fun. Doesn't matter at all, we win. See? Easiest character in the game. FTL is good. FTL is just a free draw. Flaw me. I fucking hate this guy. Can I be real? Like, when I see him, I understand why the coral reefs are all dying. Not that I agree with it, I just understand. I'm gonna play this twice. Crash to Treasure Feral. Feral's really good here. No, it's not, because, like, you just stop taking damage anyways. You just disable all damage. See? Case and point. FTL twice. Subroutine, Consuming Shadow, Defend, Strike. Alright. So next turn, we're definitely breaking through that. You know what? Maybe it's gonna work out. Alright, well, actually, exactly the accent against my point. He's decided to smack us very hard in the face. Am I the only one who feels as though this elite puts you in a lose-lose situation? Like, a situation in which the only way to win is not playing. Also, insane card rewards, 2 rares that were very, very good. I think Echo Form had to be the choice there, but you would not be incorrect if you said that you should do the other ones. You would not be wrong on that. Subroutine, Charge, Consume, evoke this twice for damage, and pray. That's why we pray in this household. Because it worked perfectly. This is also my first time praying. Happy to know it has instant results like that. Why don't more people do that? Did everybody... I mean, like, come on. That was awesome. Alright, there we go. Free victory there. What are we looking for here? None of those. Skip all of those. The fish scares me. Truly and realistically. But I really want to, like, upgrade Zap so I can start playing it for free. I won't be doing it. Drop that one, because I think a Dex Potion probably matters more. Weren't able to get too many card upgrades because somebody was playing, like, a big, dumb idiot who doesn't understand how the game works. It's me, by the way. I'm somebody. Nice to meet you. Subroutine X2 is probably the play here. Because then we can Consuming for all of our... I was about to call it mana. Then everybody would have called me a loser. For all of our energy back. Doing that for 2 is definitely worthwhile. Because you count as a status. Exactly as I drew it up. Happy to know everything's just going exactly to plan. Now this is where things are going to get very rough for us. It's play this twice, easily, because we need Claw Scale. drop those, and then just punch you in the face. Have you ever been punched in your motherfucking face, you know? Then what do I want to play for 2? Zap twice. Defend once. And I'm going to try to measure twice, but cut once, you know? Charge battery twice, and then double beckon. Holograms out of here. Never in my life will I be able to use it when I need to, and that's alright. Claw twice, that's some good damage scaling. 1, 2, 3. And I guess punch you in your face again. It doesn't, look, damage doesn't matter as long as we live. You know what I mean? Claw twice every single day is why I was put on this earth. Pull this bad boy back, claw again, zap. Doesn't even matter that I'm taking 12 damage there. I take it with pride. Meteor Strike? It's just not a good idea. At the start of your turn, gain 2 block for each unique orb you have. I just don't get orbs. I just don't do that. I think you're talking to the wrong guy. Okay. Now, here's how I could Meteor Strike. I know I said it's not possible, but I've thought it through more since then. Because if you think about it, on turn 3, we get 3 extra energy. So we could hologram on that turn to get Meteor Strike back. We could FTL to get Meteor Strike. Or, like, there's just so many ways to get it to work. Like 2, by the way. It's not that many, but I'm doing what I can. Transform it into Quadcast. I don't mind that. But I'm actually going to take Alchemical Coffers for the first time. And we're going to try to Potion Max. My defect is a thirsty... What's defect's gender? I was going to say girl. But then, because, you know, machines are women. I don't know why that's the case. That's just what society's done. I'm not saying it should be the case. I'm not saying we should turn our objects into... I'm digging a hole here. And while that is one of my favorite things to do is be in that MF hole, I think I'm going to stop. I don't know the pivot out of that one. But I really do not know defect's gender. I'm assuming non-binary. No, because they talk in binary. So they have to be binary. Never mind. I'm just lying. I'm just going to punch you in the face. Now you're going to get double Meteor Struck. I mean, I'd hate to be you. Alright. What else we got in here? Nothing that's worth using. Wish we did. We're going to take some damage, which is crazy. After W? Yeah, really well done. Really good job speaking English, man. It's hard, alright? It's hard on these streets. Iteration is not what we're looking for. Shadow Shield is not what we're looking for. Leap is not bad, because I always find myself going, man, if only I had some more block. And I know Shadow Shield also counts as block. But it's not the block I'm looking for. Yoink! This actually might be an explosive potion kind of angle. Let's just play both of them. It doesn't matter. Our hologram doesn't exhaust itself anyways. So it feels cooler to do it that way. 1 is going to be free in return. Charge battery. What was giving me other energy? Because I echo formed the subroutine. Because I forgot I had echo form up. Which was not my smartest move. Choose a card in your draw pile, add it into your hand. Fuck it. Well, I don't have the mana for anything else, so... Claw time! God, I wish I had a way to kill there. Whatever. We're going to be taking a little bit of damage. There's 6 damage on the Domium. It's okay. I'm built for it. This is going to look like a waste, but I think it's just worth it in terms of the sheer energy we get back. Then you're dead. Then that one gets evoked. Next turn, this one gets evoked, as long as I don't play any other ones. Actually, what if I just did this? There is another way. Iteration with boost away. I mean, it would be nice. I think I'm going to take Iteration because it's just such a good counter to so many enemies. Don't know if I need another fight right now. Unsettling Lamp, first time you debuff it doubles it. Don't care. Pay 100, give me a common. Permafrost? I don't mind at all, dude. I just don't. 6 block for free? That's pretty good. In fact, I'll be using it right now in order to full block out of the damage. Wait, this game's easy. All you have to do is think. Wait, no wonder this game's so hard. All you have to do is think. Fuck. I do love a game that, first of all, gives me an exorbitant amount of numbers. That's one thing that, I mean, like, how could I not love? You know what? Draw 2. Yeah, that's what I was looking for. I can't kill you this turn, but I surely cannot block out of that damage. Do I have any other way to draw? Not currently. What do we got in there? Leap, hologram. Yep, alright. Love to see it. Yeesh, that's a lot of damage to the face. Yeesh, yeesh, yeesh. Didn't love that. Iteration X2 wouldn't be great. FTL X2 is fine, though. Leap, iteration. Punch you one more time. And then might as well just play both of those. Now, this is why I saved this one. Because hopefully, okay, whatever. Spinner will go off there. Okay. If I remembered that I had... Whatever. Whatever. It's fine. It's fine. What a nerd. Excuse me. Fair enough. I was gonna rebuttal with something, and I was like, no. I'll choose the high road. No, it feels good to climb up on this road. I mean, production's awesome, and so is Boost Away. And then we're going to Insta-Smith the production so that it doesn't exhaust itself anymore. I need more draw power, though. Which I guess I've got in a roundabout way now. But I would love it to be not in a roundabout way, if you feel me. I wish you would. Retain my hand for 2 turns. Let's just keep the production with us. We're going to take some damage from this Dorito, but that's chill. Play this one. Play this one. Zap. Could have played the strike for free. Yeah, because he gives you one, what the fuck is the word I'm looking for? He gives you one. That's what matters. Did we play our claw yet? We haven't played our claw. One thing that I've noticed whenever I play claw decks, and I don't know if it's just me, I feel kind of cursed. Why does the claw hate appearing? Like, what did I do wrong? Did I insult it? Did I call it a name I shouldn't have? I don't know how I have 5 energy here. This will channel 3 plasma, which is inherently not enough. But then I get 1 back, so I can dual cast it, so I can echo form, so I can FTL, which doesn't do anything, so I can FTL, so I can claw. Probably should have clawed first so that we get our claw scaling up. And anybody who's about to say that, I agree with you. That is the end of my statement. Alright, so we're gonna put some more dazed in our draw pile, or in our discard pile here. Fuck, man, I've got nothing. This is not good. This is not good at all. If I was to put another word to this, I would almost want to say bad. Luckily, I can do the hologram shuffle. Evoke this. Keep hologram shuffling. Charge battery. And didn't have to evoke the other one at all, actually. I just did that for fun. For the love of the game. Get another claw going. Wish I could bring back 2. Would it be broken? Yeah, that's why I said I wish I could do it. Oh, come on. Give me production. Give me production. Oh, baby. That's what I love to see. Evoke this so we get energy. Leap. Guys, that's a lot of fucking damage. I should have drank this first. Oh, boy. But you know who lives on plenty of HP to spare? The defect. I mean, it's just tragic, really. It's, like, almost sad that people think that they can just, like, kill me. I'm not gonna let it happen. Tempest? No. Gunk up? Dude, I do love getting my gunked up. Why not? Why not? What do we got in here? Shift wheel? Our 3rd turn is powerful. Like, they better be aware that on my 3rd turn, I'm scary. Before then, not so much. Who are we fighting? The worm? Has anybody else noticed every time I fight that stupid Doom worm, or sorry, Dune worm, I end up killing myself against it? What's up with that? Isn't that so weird that that happens? Let me draw first. You're a real bastard. You know that? You're a real bastard. I don't see much of a solution here. Aside from production, I guess. Double production, drink buffer potion, block self meteor once because that doesn't take away my buffer. Zap singular time. Consuming shadow gives me a lot of energy. Dual cast because it doesn't count as hurting him. Then we buffer that one out. Then we're going to have 17 coming our way, which is the part I'm not looking forward to as much. Oh my god, we had Ship's Wheel. I didn't even need to play that then. We could have just gone full for damage. Whatever. Claw twice. Hologram. Where's my claw at? And my shield. An upgraded white noise? That's pretty fucking good. I know there was another claw there. Can I give you a hot take? I think the purple Doritos are the best flavor. Now about Slay the Spire. I don't know if that's actually a hot take. I feel like that's a pretty respected take, right? They definitely are the best flavor, so it should be a respected take. Let's give me a splash in here, see what we get. Is it free this turn? It's free to play this turn? Asti deals damage. I've got a feeling that won't do what I want it to. See what we got in there. Gunk Up's gone. And somehow no one's going to miss it. Better than Cool Ranch? I'd say better than Cool Ranch, personally. But if you were to tell me I'm crazy because Cool Ranch is the best flavor, I think that my reaction might be a little bit different from what you're expecting. I'd spit on you. I'd fucking kidnap you. I would go, I see where you're coming from, and I think that's respectable. Because I think Cool Ranch is a great flavor. I just think that the heights of a purple Dorito, I don't know if anywhere else can quite hit it right. It's just so good. Now, the actual hot take I was going to say is I think Claw, as funny as it is to go, ooh, look how many claws I'm going to stack here, I really do think Claw is at its best in a deck where you are running one Claw. Because it gives you, maybe two, you could make an argument for two. If you said 2 claws is supreme, I would go, fair. Let's get us 2 free flowers here. Fuck, man. They're not going to let that one go. Do I have my other hologram in here? I do. Hologram into hologram into hologram into hologram into hologram. Which I'm then going to use a hologram to get claw because we blocked out and then deal damage. Now we'll just pop that one. We got a decent amount of mana to our name. Sorry, decent amount of energy. Sorry. It's not called mana. What kind of fucking idiot would say that? Bring that bad boy back. That's a lot of damage. Ooh, that's a lot of damage. Yeesh. Yeesh. Who let that go through? What a dumbass. I just can't imagine being that stupid. This is just lethal. Who cares what we exhaust? Iteration, scavenge, bulk up. Not for me. Please. Please. Okay. What are my thoughts on this? Strangely, the only thought I have is we're dead. Isn't that crazy how that's the only thought that I have is, wait, it doesn't matter what I do, we're already dead? He has exact lethal on us, and I've got no way to draw cards. Gotcha, guys. Little prank for you. You didn't think for a second old salted slices would go down that easy, did you? Good old salted slices. You thought I'd go down that easy? I got 6 health, and that's plenty. I've also got 2 phones. One... oh, okay. Well, I fucked up that order something heavenly. Oh, no. We're fine. We're so fine. Don't bother playing that. We don't need it, okay? Keep yourself in mind for what you need. What do I need here? I can't claw scale. What I can do is I can hologram Meteor Strike you. Charge battery. Defend. Pass the turn. We can live this. Here's how Bernie can still win, guys. It's not over. Until right now. Now it's 100% over. Now there's just nothing we can do. Now we're only falling apart. I can give myself some mana for coolsies. And I can drink this bad boy and I can throw that at you. That's my temper tantrum before he kills me dead. Poor pathing. Poor pathing. That's all that run was. That was just poor pathing. You made him work for it? Well, I'm not going to lie over there and take it. I'm not some pillow princess, buddy. I'm an active participant. Let's upgrade a card. Let's get Zap upgraded off rip. I know it seems like a waste. And it might be. This seems excessive to me. Like, I do love a couple early combats. I think that this might be more my line, because then I can just swivel here. Yeah, I think that's it. I think that line looks a lot better. Well, that's rough. That's rough. Alright, just, I'll be taking 6 damage to the face as the first action I do this with the encounter. Awesome. There goes all of my defense, too. What a fucking horrible lineup that was. All offense one side, all defense the other side. Loop isn't bad. If I close the loop from Hit Movie... Is the movie just called Loop? What was the movie called? Where you have to close the loop? It wasn't it Looper? I think it was Looper. I think that's what it was called. Looper? Yeah, there it is. Yeah. I was like, it's not right to just say loop. Sorry, it wasn't one that I really liked. I think my dad liked it. Oh, that's not a indictment of the movie, by the way. It just was at an age at which it didn't really have, like, dinosaurs in it. So I thought to myself, what kind of slop is this? What kind of absolute sludge is this? There's no dinosaurs. You expect me to think anybody could freaking watch this? Palette this absolute slop? Fuck it, yeah. Let's transform this into a powerful relic after killing 5 elites. Why I really like the Sword in the Stone, and let me tell you my rationale behind it. I oft times just cause myself to die by taking too many elites. I do think that was a very apt use, by the way, of... Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck, man. I'm not strong enough to say no to Claw. They know that. They know who I am. I need the Claw. It's the best card in the game. Oh, man. But it's going to look so bad here. And then people are going to say things like it's not that good. Which is just an outrage. Because look at this, man. Look at that damage. That was all Claw, probably. Like, yeah, there were other cards that made a cameo appearance. But, like, Claw did most of the heavy lifting. Without Claw, I don't think we would have made it that far. Alright. Draw triple strike, we win. Draw this, we win. Pretty good, pretty good. Hologram's great because then we can recursive get our Claw back over and over. We actually have good AoE, and I'm gonna upgrade our AoE first in case it's those fucking eels that I hate. What's good, fuckers? Take one of these to the dome. Oh, man. That felt right. That just felt right. Oh, fuck you, eels. You guys couldn't tell. I was actually flipping them off with my middle finger up. You guys, okay, my older brother flips people off this way, and I need to know if this is like a universal experience or if it's just something my older brother does. When he flips people off, he kind of like, he ball your hand into a fist and put your thumb underneath your other fingers, okay? And then lift exclusively your middle finger. Sorry, no, don't put your thumb under your fingers. Put your thumb over top of your other ones. And just make as tight and closed of a fist as you can with your middle finger out. That's how he flips people off. And he does it very often. It's like his thing. And every time he does it, I'm like, I just feel like you look like a little bit of a goober. Like, it looks like you don't know how to flip people off and you're doing it for the first time because your mom's not watching. You know what I mean? Because, like, it doesn't just feel more natural to have your thumb out and to the side. You're almost making, like, an L when you flip someone off. At least that's the way I view it. Because that makes it feel more natural, you know? It feels like a real fuck you, buddy. Versus the other one where it's like, freak you, dude. I don't know if that makes any sense at all, but in my mind, it makes perfect sense. Defrag. Focus. Alright. Next turn, we should hopefully draw our Shatter. Shatter's kind of sick, huh? No Shatter? That's okay. That's okay. Me talking to my Reinhardt. Is he not from the US? No, he sure is. Trust me, I would have checked. I'm sure that I would know otherwise. Gain 2 focus this turn? Maybe it is like an orb run. What's the 1 claw doing? That's just boss scaling. We can keep recalling that one back. We'll be feeling good about it. We did take Sword in the Stone. Don't know if that was the right choice now that I'm looking at it, but here we are. But yeah, no, it just doesn't it feel unnatural to do it that way? Like, it kind of feels like you don't know what you're doing out there, you know? Like you're on the field, but you're not really sure what's happening. We have the worst turn of all time coming up. We discovered lethal with pure skill and no top decking involved. So, okay, iteration's good because we're running burn. Upgrading that seems really good, but hologram, we need to get rid of the exhaust on it first, 100%. What do I find myself never wanting to play is strike. Unfortunately, with what we just got there, it's time for the Salted Slices Classic, which is get a rare that you like and force your entire run to be nothing but that rare. And by God, we will be doing that. Claw me. Crash from treasure me. Defrag me. Do I need all of them set up? No. Do I want all of them set up? Absolutely. Bonk. Bonk. Iteration, a second iteration, I mean, that just feels like you're asking for trouble. I don't want to go. I do want to go there. Because we need it for the... I was going to say as long as it's not the coral guy. It's just like they have a mic. Oh, yeah, I'm talking into it. Okay, makes sense then. I was going to say it's like they have a mic somewhere so that they know what I'm saying so they can give me exactly what I don't want. Yeah, it's the microphone I'm talking into, dude. They're using it against me. Okay, we might die here, and if we do, it is a biblical level throw because this is a good run. So that would suck. Where did you come from? Oh, because we have trash and treasure, so we created a status, therefore we got, yeah. No, that'll do it, that'll do it. That'll do, Piglet, that'll do. Alright, so there's your 20 damage. That's all we can do. I think it's worthwhile still. Because, dear Lord, does this guy deal so much damage? Why does he deal that much damage? He's a great... You're asking that too, huh? You noticed? You noticed that he's kind of like fucking us up? Alright, cool. We're worried it was just me. It's worth not maxing out the damage we're dealing to him this turn because we couldn't have killed anyways. Hit one of these, hit one of these. It's a pure defense turn, but it doesn't even matter because we somehow got up to 7 focus. Maybe that card is good, huh? I've never really played with it. Ship in a bottle, great. Buffer, fucking fantastic. Fantastic. Oh my god, what a great card. Waterfall Giant, buffer would be great to have against that one. Don't know if it's going to be happening. How come I always get the tiny mailbox? How come I always get when you rest find a potion? There's like useful things in the game. And yet, you wouldn't know by watching a Salted Slices playthrough. Trash, defrag, block. Is it an exciting turn? I would say that it's not winning any awards for how exciting it is. I would love to be able to preserve a little something here with buffer. I would love to be able to preserve a little something there. So I'm going to drink this. Because if we keep buffer up, we get a huge advantage of not having to play around Steam Eruption. Okay, gaining block for each unique orb we have, better than you might think. Keep scaling Claw, probably. I think that's our best bet. We're getting 6 block at the start of every turn. Until somebody does something stupid, like using the Shatter that's in their hand. Guys, it's staring me down. I just simply need to press it. I just need to. How could you not? I mean, look how much fucking damage that was. How could I possibly have not done that? I don't care what's optimal. What's optimal is whatever fucking play I lock in at a given moment. That's how it works. That was probably suboptimal, now that I'm looking at it. Okay. Zap, Hotfix, Hologram, Claw. Sorry, definitely didn't hologram yet. Which one do we have? It's a glass orb. With a glass orb, I just need more defense then. So I want to play defend, defend. We're going to take 2 damage this turn. I think that's a level of damage I can personally live with. Okay, throw some of those out there. Shatter's big damage here. Meaningful damage? I don't know if I'd say that exactly. I just said it was big damage. 15 damage or turn this into 15 damage. I think it's got to be turn that into 15 damage. Next turn, we are drawing guaranteed some stuff I wish we would not, but it's all right. 6 damage there. Okay. Livable. Because he's stunned now. We just need our hologram. Hologram. Buffer. And we're chilling. Bam! Just that easy. Skadoosh. If you'll allow me to take Kung Fu Panda, aka Poe's very famous catchphrase. Gain 1 orb, so I modded so good. I freaking love mods. Okay. Remove 5 cards from your deck. After each combat, add 1 randomly back. Defrag, buffer, modded, trash from treasure. Yeah, we're gonna do it. Trash from treasure. Well, hold on. We can definitely get rid of white noise. Draw 2? Yeah. Draw 2 is worth it. Block 2? Yep. Double the efficacy of this one, too. And then I would get rid of focus, but you gotta consider, I need some cards. Like, I can't just get rid of literally every card that I love and hope that it works out. We can't go this way no matter what. This elite would bend us over and do things that you can normally only see on a black and orange website. So I think that we have to go 5 combats instantly right side. Upgrade all of our cards, then see if we need to go rest. I didn't upgrade Trash from Treasure, by the way, because its upgrade, I remembered, is only giving it more... Sorry, my brain stopped working for a second there. Sorry, it's giving it innate. That's why my brain stopped working, because I just totally misspoke. It doesn't give it more of anything. Hopefully, there's no way it could kill there. It would have if it could have, though. Alright. Bad targeting. Damage to all is always going to be worthwhile. 5 block is better than dealing damage that doesn't guarantee lethal next turn. Oh, you're buffing up. Don't know if I'd do that if I were you, but go for it, man. Live your life. Speak your truth. Do yo shit, king. Turbo is very good for us. We need more draw, though, and we also need something to do with all of these negatives that I'm adding into my deck, aside from the obvious of, well, hey, at least I get to make random orbs out of it. That's something. Give me this one. Give me Shatter back. Claw you, Shatter. Next turn, you buff up. Doesn't even matter. But in the end... It does matter. It matters so much, by the way. Wow, I mean, you're just such a handsome individual. Can I just say that? Now, let's not do anything we might regret here. Okay. Fucked up. Really bad draw at the end there. Great one to have back. Whenever you create a status card, deal damage to everybody, it looks like we're just status maxing. Doesn't this always happen when you play Defect? Yeah. It sure does. I can't help it. You wouldn't ask any other creature to change its nature. Why would you ask me? This is who I am, man. It's what I do. I play the Defect and I lose runs because I try to force statuses because they're the funniest fucking build in the game. Unfortunately, we're going to be taking 7 damage straight up here because I guess I just don't have block. Claw, Trash and Treasure. Hit one of these, hit one of those. Now, even with our Void in here, we're fine. Okay. Hot fix me. Shatter. We live. Oh, man. Really unlucky. Really, really unlucky. Hotfix Plus is very, very good for us. This build's weird, but I don't think that it can't work. Ignore the double negatives, and that sentence was so sensical. Hit me with one of these, hit me with one of these, give me back defense, give me this, and then we're out. Honestly, I should have taken the void back. Let it exhaust. Well, it's not that bad. White noise, feral, hot fix, shatter punch. Didn't kill. And it never will. Do I have back the one that I want to have back? Which is... No, I don't. Okay. Hot fix me. We're just dead here, unfortunately. There was no other way out of that one. Ugh. I think I removed... Which ones did I not have back? Buffer and overclock? Yeah, I think removing overclock was the biggest issue because I needed more of my status generating cards. I still think if we made it through those 5 fights, it would have looked so cool and everyone would have said, wow, Salted Slices, you're so attractive. Instead, I got an early grave, but like, what are you going to do? Maybe I should remove 2 strikes so I could lean harder into orb build. I don't think that shop is feasible. I don't have that kind of capital to me. I didn't start trading Dogecoin when it was really blowing up. Honestly, one of my biggest regrets. It does make me irrationally angry to see posts from people who are like they're flexing the card that they got from trading only Dogecoins. That makes me irrationally upset, but only because every single time I'm like, you look like a person I don't want that money. In my ideal world, you would not have any. I think Synchronize sucks when Focus for 0 exists. You know what I mean? And also, it wouldn't do anything for us right now. And I need cards that are doing things for me now. I don't need cards... cards? Well, I definitely don't need cards right now. But I don't need cards that are, like, speculative. In the future, this could be good. Nah. Nah. Just none of them. Look. Just because it's early game and you're scrounging by for cards, don't let that fool you into thinking that you need to take cards that are bad. I think that that's a fool's errand. That's awesome. Somewhat. Next turn, we have guaranteed lethal no matter what. Sucks to be you, buddy. Synchronize, no. Bulk up, no. Boost away. Okay, fuck it. You know what? Maybe... But it's only going to be pay 1, get 2 right now. Because I don't have any other orbs. And I don't know if I'm going to get other orb cards that look good. And I'm going to add a curse to my deck for fun. Because it looks awesome. But trust me, when we make it to the next floor, which we'll have to do one of these days. Like when we actually get a good run going. Alright, that's not bad damage. And, oh, he doesn't have wounds yet? When did he add wounds? Oh, he already did. Oh, I'm blind as fuck. 3 block, huh? Pop one of these. Channel lightning so we get 9 damage. And then if we just draw any way to harm him, we're fine. Double energy, Sunder. Give me double energy. Double energy's not doing much for us right now, but it could in the future. It's speculative. This elite would kill us. We are forced to fight an elite here. Okay, well, if we're forced to, I'd rather do the one that has 2 afterwards. Luckily, we have something good to drink here. Meteor Strike. Doomfist players be like, Meteor Strike. Hit me with a zap first. Just torch this one. Punch you. Yeah, we'll probably have to rest after this. I imagine my aching joints from getting beat over the head 77 times by eels might need it. Now, fear not for energy. If you come for the king, you better not miss. Holy shit, is that Flats from Overwatch? Oh my god, that's him. Shit. Okay, give me 2 of these. I'm gonna need 2 of those. Hit you once. And nothing personal, kid. It's just business. You know how it is. This turn's gonna be big damage, assuming I can't just drop a nuke on one of them. Unfortunately, for that eel, I could drop a nuke on it. Yeah, that potion was huge for us, by the way. That was like a very large and big potion. Oh, we loved how it felt, that fight, right? Like, it almost feels like it's finding its way home, you know? Wait for me to come home. Because We have double energy, and I said we don't have a good payoff for double energy. We've got a pretty fucking good payoff for double energy now. What we're going to need, though, is draw or some other way, technically incorrect order, by the way, because when this increases your max HP, well, then it would have been foolish for you to go, whatever. We're going to heal at the next shop we go to anyways. 30 damage doesn't change much. Dual cast being 0 is nice, but honestly, with plasma orbs, we'll see how much it matters. Smokestack's not what we're looking for. Modded is kind of everything to me. Modded's kind of my whole world, you know what I'm saying? Like, Modded's kind of my girl. And I love her and shit. So we'll take Modded, we'll go up here, we'll probably fight the fucking stupid-ass skulking colony that I hate. Okay, well, you know, this is not exactly what I was hoping to see. I'm sure you can judge that by my reaction. Yo! Awesome fucking draw, by the way. Sick as hell draw. That was so cool. I really loved the way that I couldn't do anything. That was so sick. Alright, so we've just got to keep holding on to our double energy. It will work. Here's how double energy will still be good. Oh my god. Why? He does so much fucking damage. He does so much damage. Why are they buffing him next patch? Can I ask that in genuine? Like, I'm saying, you might think I'm saying it as a bit because it's like, oh, I'm annoyed by him. No, genuinely, why are they buffing this dude next patch? I swear he's the elite that takes the most HP off of me. Wow, what a great time to get an old coin. You know what? I love that guy. What a cool... Skulking Colony, I knew you were my dude. I knew you and I went way back like that. That's my fucking guy right there. Me and Skulking Colony were like this. You can't tell, but I just kind of like, I twisted my fingers. That's actually huge because I take so much fucking damage. Okay, channel 1 plasma, don't need it. Add 1 of ran. Ooh, it costs 0 energy this turn though. I wish there was Splash. I like Splash more. Drop this one because I think our defense is what we really are lacking right now. Luckily, we're able to rest and Smith. Smith and Reston. There's a kind of gun in there somewhere. Give me this. 6 damage on it might seem insignificant. That's because it is. Would hate for you to get the wrong idea. Double energy, and we're off to the fucking races now. And we're off to be racist. Just in time. We here on the Salt and Slices channel. Alright, don't finish that sentence. Don't finish that sentence. Brand sponsorship secured. Throw this at you, Meteor Strike. Meteor Strike. Block, block, strike you over your head. Straight over the noggin, over the dome piece. Shocked? I'm sorry, right. Asmongold's channel is down the hall and to the right. I shouldn't encroach on his shtick, you're right. That's really rude of me. That's not how streamers support each other. He worked hard to carve out that niche. Meteor Strike's doing huge work for us, by the way. Add a 0 cost copy of this card to your discard pile. It's cool. Fucking weird idea. Crazy weird idea. When you run Meteor Strike, you don't care about how much damage your orbs deal, which is all that focus affects. If I don't care about how much damage my orbs deal, what if I just pick something up that let me blast away at enemies harder? Because my plasma orbs will be generating no matter what. It's a lot to bet on the fact that I'll get a double energy Meteor Strike turn. I need to find a better way. If I can secure a guaranteed way to get Meteor Strike to go off, I think that would be the play. Seeing as we can't, I really want to play Adaptive Strike. Like, I really want to play Adaptive Strike. Like, I don't know if it's exactly what we're looking for, but it's what I'm looking for. Crack core with infused core. At the start of each combat channel, 3 lightning. Add 1 luminous into your hand. Okay. Luminous might be what we're looking for. But at the same time, we can look at the Lich Glass, because Necro has so many good ways to gain energy, and then there's souls that we can put into our deck. And then we could play Doom and Gloom. Oh, man. And I don't even know if that would be good. It would just be funny to say. You know what I'm saying on that one? I think we add a Luminous into our hand. It's not the most exciting one, but I do think it's the correct choice. Then we go over here first, and then we get this, and then we go here, and then we'll get 600 gold, then we'll go to that shop, and then we'll go here, and then we'll fight this elite, and then we'll get up here, and then we'll kill the Kaiser Crab. He's already dead. Look, he's got X's in his eyes. If cartoons taught me anything, he's fucking dead, man. And it could have been worse, because sometimes, like, their faces get full black, and I go, whoa! You can tell the time period this one was made in. Punch you in your face. Alright, I'll take 13 on the chin. Didn't really think about that. Didn't really think about the fact that I wouldn't have energy. Double my energy for funsies. What could really change this run is multiple things. Machine learning, drawing an additional one would be great. Data disk doesn't really matter much for us. Claw, it's just not what we're looking for. All for one would have been fantastic of a pickup. We're going to get rid of our next strike because I just don't need them. We got 14 cards in our deck, and by God, I would hate to have any more. I'm going to double my energy this turn because it's goofier. I mean, what would be the point of it? You know what I'm saying? So this wouldn't kill, then we'd still have to deal with the other one. I'd rather just take 5 damage and have that one be dead. It just feels better that way to me. FTL, Luminous. So we can Meteor Strike into Zap, into Modded, into Overclock, into Ball Lightning, into Get Fucked, Bozo. I'm the best to ever do it. Channel 1 Plasma. Sorry, I already do that with my Meteor Strike. Maybe you haven't noticed. Iteration could be worth having, and I think it is worth having because it makes our downside to Overclock no longer a downside while only costing 1 energy, which to me is not so much of a negative downside that I should be worried about it, you know? Okay, shouldn't have done that. Whatever. Motherfucker. No block cards. Priority, next priority. I'm saying it aloud so I can't ignore it forever. I need to get block cards. This is not a one-type situation. I need to get block cards. Mod me, zap me, play my 2 block cards because it's all I've got. Unfortunately, couldn't Meteor Strike that turn. It's okay, it's okay. It doesn't bother me at all. Adaptive Strike for free. Dual cast. Oh, wait, that was the wrong one to dual cast. Okay. So Meteor Strike is useless for the rest of the fight. Whoopsies. It's cool. It's cool. We win anyways. Yeah, but I fucked that one up horribly. Damage for each channeled orb actually isn't bad with how much modded is adding to it. Plus, doesn't matter if I play a little bit bad because I get a rest and Smith anyways. Adaptive Strike dealing 23 is really good for us. Getting 1 more draw off of that would also be nice, but I think Adaptive Strike is the way forward. Mod me. Okay. I mean, it's just adaptive. I've got an idea. Don't do it. Don't do it. Good. Wait, okay, so here's the idea, by the way. Akabeko's Vigor would last until I use an attack. But I'm going to use Meteor Strike, so it doesn't matter anyway. So just use it right now. Literally doesn't matter at all. Okay. Past this, we have Luminous. We're guaranteed to be able to Meteor Strike. If we ever draw it. Okay. There's our Meteor Strike. So it is... Yeah, but that's taking damage. Well, okay, so here's what you do. You Luminous, and then you duplicate our Meteor Strike. Because this fight is going to be rough for us. I would rather just finish it than worry about anything else. Because now you only have 12 HP. It's a rough spot to be in. I do not envy you for that. I think that was worthwhile. Multicast is not what I'm looking for. Focus Strike's not what I'm looking for. And Cold Snap's not what I'm looking for either. Our Focus we don't really do much with. You are a fucker by every single possible definition of the word, can I be honest with you? And I didn't draw any block cards. Give me some block card that really changes everything. Not a block card, but it could change a lot for us still. Could still change a lot for us. Okay, this is a luminous double energy kind of turn. Where I can then Meteor Strike, Cool Cast, Ball Lightning. Should have drank that first, is what it is. Throw this on you. I've got no fucking other options, huh? I don't have energy. You're goddamn right I don't. Probably good that I didn't, though, because I think I could have thrown the entire fight there. Okay, well, you know. Unlucky. Unlucky that I drew all of those without getting my iteration, but we'll take it. Iteration. Pop this one. Pop this. Next turn, we could have lethal if we draw right. If we don't draw right. That's what it is. Skim. FTL. Overclock. Oh, wait. We already have lethal. Just, you know, wait for the slideshow. That's good. We needed some block. Cool. We'll definitely take Lantern. Go over here. It's probably going to be a combat anyways. It's not. Give Akabeko for 2 random relics. I'm down for that. Horncleat and Sparkling Roche. Both good with me. Both are completely fine by me. Hailstorm's not what we're looking for. Fight Through's not really what we're looking for. I definitely think I want Charge Battery. I definitely think I want this one. Definitely think I'm cool with Bread because we have our Miracle if we want. Restlessness is good. And then I remove Strike. That was a really good chop, actually. I very much enjoyed a lot of what we got there. Rest first. Smeth second. Fuck, man. I think my uncle was addicted to Smeth. I'm pretty sure. Big fan of that one show, Breaking Good or something. Alright, hit that one. Adaptive Strike. Overclock. Boot Sequence. Hit this. Could Luminous. Restlessness. No reason to. Yeah, because now we can just play this. We've already got enough energy without doubling. But I'm going to double it anyways, dude. I'm doubling it and passing it to the next person. I can't help myself. Okay, well, no reason to play anything else. So I think if you were about to say that you see an issue with my deck, I would agree with you because I already know what you would say the issue is. You don't have any way to get lethal. And, like, yes, correct. It's kind of just a play what we can and hope. Taking 1 damage there is what it is. Honestly, it could have been so much worse. Play this first. Meteor Strike. Now modded, because I didn't want to mod first, because I wanted to make sure I got that. And then we have Barrage for ending. It's not the worst. Glacier could help, too. It also cycles through our orbs more, which I really want. Enchanting a power withdrawal, too. Really nice for our iteration, because we play it once per fight anyways. Heal up to full, because we get to do everything at these anyways. And then gaining 9 block to Frost seemed a lot nicer to me. Drink our focus and strength right now. Why? You know you're going to need it, man. Alright, let's not fucking kid ourselves here. Fuck. I messed up. I messed up pretty bad. I might have fucked this one a little bit more than I realized. Whoopsies, because even if I popped the Luminous there, we wouldn't have had enough. Because we were down to 2 energy, because I forgot about our starting debuff. Iteration first in case we get modded. We do indeed get modded. Double our energy here, and then Glacier, Charge, Defend, Turn around with this bad boy. It's not worth it, it's not worth it. We'll get to use Restlessness when we get to use Restlessness, okay? It's not a priority #1. I was going to Luminous just so I could Restless, and then I realized that would be a very, very foolish idea that I don't need to go through with at all. I would only be going through with that one for funsies of, ooh, yay, I get to use cards. And I don't need those. Do this. Now that we've added Frost into the deck, I actually think we might be fine. As strange as it is to say. Because I don't think that this deck on paper looks that good. Or fucking on any material, really. Like, pick your favorite material. I don't think it looks good on that either. FTL here, charge battery. Barrage first, and then dual cast this for as much as we can get. We'll be taking 1 damage this turn. That's brutal. I don't know how I'm going to live on. Turn around. Get you done. Draw up real quick. Hit you for 2. Turn around. Play this block. I don't know how much damage we'll be taking. Probably a decent amount because I don't have any Frost up. Because we have Glacier as our last card here. Play Glacier first, then Adaptive Strike. Why play Glacier first? It looks cooler that way. A second Meteor Strike, is there such a thing as too much of a good thing? I don't think so, right? Like, people say good things, that you can't have too much of a good thing. So maybe it's just worth having another Meteor Strike. Because, like, we don't want multicast. Well, actually, yes, we do. The good X cost spender. Vaku, I do not want you playing my first turn no matter what happens. Create an ethereal copy of the first attack you play each turn. Well, I don't mind that at all. An ethereal copy of my Meteor Strike that I can then play again or let fizzle away? Did I buy that other? No, okay, I actually did pick a smart decision. Wait, good on me. We've got to go here, we've got to go here. We've got to go here. And we definitely got to go there. I'd rather go here so we can go here. Fuck that one. Scratch it out. No one will ever see it here. No. There's probably a better way to do this. There we go. That's definitely a path I would love to take. And we'll see how many elites we can fit in along the way. If any. Pop this bad boy. Mod me. Okay. Food sequence being free is all I need to see there. We're losing our first Meteor Strike. That's an ethereal copy of Ball Lightning that's going away. That's okay. Maybe Ball Lightning's what we remove next, because I find myself hating that I have to play it. That I'm forced at gunpoint to play it, is what I'm saying here. Good ordering. Oh my god, really good ordering. Great job throwing away the ethereal one for fun. That was really smart of you. Not anybody could have done that, only me. Definitely draw first off this one, then draw off this one. Mod. Pop, pop. Hit this. Into this. Into a bunch of orbs. Wait, this deck is good, man. This deck is good. It's like actually good. It's doing things in a way that makes sense. Alright, modded. Fuck you. Bastard. Evoke. It wasn't much of a turn one, but neither was his. He only set up Ritual, and that doesn't even do anything, probably. As long as I don't read, it doesn't do anything. Adaptive Strike. I'm not going to play a second Adaptive Strike. Adaptive Strike. Sorry, I lied. I realized right after I said it, I was like, what am I talking about? Of course I am. Know thy enemy. To know thy enemy, you must first know thyself. Draw 2 more here. Hit one of these. Honestly, this is just such a Luminous kind of turn. Play that twice, play that, hit. Yeah. Didn't even need it this time. Draw 2 cards. When a status card is created, reduce this card's cost to 0 this turn. That's one of those combos that... You know how every card game player thinks they're the first person to crack some convoluted combo? That's the kind of combo... I'm fine with losing FTO. I don't love it, but I'm fine with it. Upgrading 2 random cards might, upgrade the rest of my deck. One of those combos that people post where they go, no, dude, if literally everything goes perfectly right, it's actually so strong. And I just don't think everything's going to go perfectly right here. We don't have many turns to do this. So doing this twice feels... Okay, this is really good. Because I can Luminous, Meteor Strike, Zap, Mod, Overclock, Double Energy, Meteor Strike, kill. Then we upgrade Overclock in a block. Fine by me. What elite could possibly kill us? The 3 guys, maybe? 3 guys actually probably could. We do have a good combo for turn 1 here. We ended up not being able to do anything with it. And yet, we are still able to block mostly out. Which I'll definitely take. Meteor Strike is free. Then we play modded. No. Luminous first. Overclock. Ball Lightning would evoke for 2 energy, giving us a total of +1. So I can play the second Meteor Strike. So I can then modded Hot Fix, which doesn't do anything. Charge Battery also doesn't do anything. This would hit 3 times. Dual Cast just gives us a bunch of energy to keep playing with. Play this bad boy. This is also a bunch of energy to keep playing with. Play that. Hit. Then we can draw more. Then we can mod it again. Adaptive Strike. Okay. Wait, it's starting to work out. Like, I'm seeing lines unfold in my brain. Would I double my energy for fun? Yeah, of course. Would you rather have $1 or $2? Ask question, man. Of course. Hit this. Also, Game Piece is a great card. Game Piece is so good. I think Turbo's worth having, too. One of my favorite movies starring snails, so I think it's got to be in here. Upgrade the Turbo, and then sleep it off like it didn't even happen. Don't know if I love the Hourglass necessarily, but sure. Smith again. Give me more draw when I grab my ones that I need to exhaust. What am I hoping for? Okay, so you guys are the ones I was talking about when I said, well, there's some that I'm not a huge fan of. Throw this at you. Hit one of these. Charge battery. And this is X equals 1. Luckily, the weak potion, we're not taking any damage. Now, these are use it or lose it cards, which means let's start getting weird, wacky, and wild and seeing what we do with it. Unfortunately, Ethereal really does fuck our deck. Iteration's good here. So is Adaptive. So is this. Modded. Adaptive. Okay. Well, this is not bad at all, actually. As it turns out, you remember when I said that fucks our deck? He forced me to make a play I normally wouldn't have. Wow, what a good play it was. I mean, great shit by him. This isn't good, though. This is not the kind of turn I want to see. Barrage into Barrage. Should be lethal. It is. Alright, pass the turn on that. Maybe we're fine. Maybe I'm more than fine. Maybe I'm fine as hell. Wait, maybe I never thought of it that way. This will only push you up by 3. I don't know how worth that is. It's worth because I have this now. Which does change a lot for me. Rocket Punch. We do create a lot of statuses in a turn, and then it draws 2 cards. You know, we've added more status cards. Why not? We took 0 damage that elite. I mean, what can I say? When you're him, you're him. I don't know what you want from me, man. X+1 cards, and I'm not even going to bother resting because I'm not even tired, dude. Gain debt? Yeah, we're about to go to a shop. Absolutely. This is far more entertaining. Alright, so you got to do all of that to reveal the relic. Potions, love to see it. Bottle potential. Blood Vial is fine, but it's just not good either. Remove this bad boy. Compact isn't bad at all because it gets rid of the burns that I'm adding to my own deck. Don't know why I was doing. Helix Drill is interesting because we spend a lot of energy. And it costs 0. So I think it's worth having. Likely. Compact also works as a block card, which is good. I'm still lacking on block, as crazy as that might seem. See what we get here? Fuck you. Is it worth it? It might be worth it. It might be worth popping the Luminous here. This is where boys become men, dude. What are our odds? What are our odds? We have a lot of other energy cards. Let's check it first. Hot Fix. Not good. Okay. Pop this. Hold on to your retain cards, though. I would say it wasn't bad. I would also say it wasn't good. Now, this is the unfortunate part, is we can only use our deck to not its potential anymore. I don't want to shuffle all my cards because I want Luminous and this one on me. What did I get? Oh, yeah, I got a music box. Sorry, I was just like, wait a minute. I'm on the final floor. I should have something by now. This would clone the bound one, wouldn't it? Yep, sure would. Well, whatever. I can't expect it to also clone the enchant and then get upset that it clones that part of it. And yet, I surely will. Okay, this is huge, because that's draw 2. I have too many cards. Motherfucker. It's not that huge at all, actually. It's completely normal. It's just nothing special. Well, I'll never be able to use what I want to be able to use, so whatever. We can hit this at least. That's a lot of damage coming our way. It's too not worth it. I was gonna Luminous double energy to try and get a play going where we won't take as much damage. I think what I'm down to do, though, is turbo bottled potential and hopefully get something here. Not good. Not good at all. Like, it's okay. It does get us out of the negative situation we found ourselves in, which I guess I should be thankful for. And maybe I should be completely ignoring this little torch head, by the way, and just killing the queen. But, like, he's already starting to hurt real bad. And that scares me. The future scares me, dude. In the words of that one TikTok song, can't the future just wait? You know what I'm saying? Nothing to do with that, whatever. Lost, that was the ethereal copy of Rocket Punch. Probably could have read that, but at the same time, I don't really mind. Okay. This is definitely a Luminous Meteor Strike. And then take a fuck ton of damage kind of turn. Well, yeah, it is still taking a fuck ton of damage, actually. Yeah, there's nothing I can do to stop that. 14 to the Domium. I wish it was not the case. Void, awesome, awesome. Love to see it. Happy to see you, friend of the channel, Void. Love to see it, love to see it. 23 damage here, and we got to create another one of those. Okay. Turbo. And play that one out. Mod me. Dude. Fuck, dude. I mean, I could just get an obscene amount of energy really quick. Wouldn't it be so cool if I had ice cream? Okay, we were forced to take damage there because I didn't have any block cards. Is what it is. Has to be Glacier. Just has to be. Our build is so fucked by fighting Queen. Because I can't use the cards I want to use. We're probably dead this turn unless I draw something really good. Not really good, but it does keep us alive. It's going to create a bound copy of whatever it is I use. So let's really think this through. 6 times 6. I mean, the 36 damage is tempting. And I think I'll take it. We'll be taking 1 damage this turn. Man! I mean, it's not over yet. It's not over yet. Don't get too doomer about it. But it is going to be rough. 36 damage is yet again nothing to sneeze at all. But I think I'm going to go for this play. Yeah, that's the play I like. And don't play either of those because we need to wait on them. The unplayable damage there is whatever. We're looking at 50 damage to the dome piece. Hotfix does work as block. I think it has to be Meteor Strike. This to the front. So I can evoke it for a lot of block. Because without that, well, even with it, we're skating by. This one's going to be down to the wire, sports fans. This one's going to be down to the wire. Love that show. Love that show. Okay. It's worth rocket punching. So I can draw 2 more. It's worth blocking 100%. Because I need to not die. And it's definitely worth overblocking because we have a burn coming to deal damage to us. That ethereal one's going to evaporate out. That's fine. We live and die by whatever this final draw is. I don't like the position I found myself in right now. But I don't think that it's over. Yeah. Holy. Good play can get you out of most situations. That fight would have been 30 times easier if not for her stupid bound effect. Oh my god. Defect's good. Defect's pretty good. Random garbled lines? Excuse you. He's trying his best to communicate. My heart. Be still, my beating heart. Alright, alright. That feels good. That felt pretty good. I don't think that it was an insanely powerful run. I just think it was an interesting energy management run. I think one thing I've noticed personally, from Slay the Spire 1 to 2. Oh, nobody asked? Okay, well. No, but I think one thing I have personally learned from Slay the Spire 1 to 2. In 2, it feels far more rewarding and fun to play around the fact that you don't have much energy. And you kind of have to play cards to get your energy. In 1, you just go, I'll just pick the relic that says I won't have to, or I'll just pick the relic that says I get extra gold at the, or extra energy at the start of each turn, because that will be really strong for me. There were like minimal downside ones too. Hold on. Let me think right now, because they're all escaping my mind. Like I remember Mark of Pain on Ironclad. I didn't mind at all because it was just free exhaust targets. And what? You're playing Ironclad and not exhausting? Okay, buddy. Have fun in preschool. 1 boss relics. I remember Ectoplasm, but I remember I wouldn't take that one often. Sozu was an easy one to get. Sozu you would just snap pick because you're like, okay, no potions but more energy every turn. Score! Another one that I would personally snap pick, but I don't think it was as snap pick for other people, was the Snecko Eye. I love Snecko Eye. What else did we have? There's Philosopher's Stone, which I don't think as many people did. A Coffee Dripper was such an easy take, because then you just go easy paths where you didn't have to rest anyways. Busted Crown also wasn't bad, because, I mean, like, if your run was already defined, which I guess it wasn't always at the end of Act 1. Anyway, and what I'm saying is there were a lot more easy snap pick ones than we have now. Golden Pearl, transform a strike and defend, lose 10 HP. I might have to transform strike and defend because, oh my god, region starting cards are not good. 7 stars in Monologue. 7 stars we won't be able to play yet, but it's an interesting one. Don't fall for the trap. What's the trap? Playing Venerate like it's a card you should care about. Alright, I'll play Venerate real quick. It's just so ass. It's just the worst card in the game, is it not? It's got to be defend, defend, strike. Now, with Monologue and 7 stars, we've kind of already got a start of a build here. Oh, yeah, we've got Ascender's Bane now. Let's go to Ascender's Bane. See you around. But we've kind of got to start because the 7 stars plays around our strength scaling up and then multi-hits the enemies with all of that strength that we build up. So now we just need cheap cards to play. See, Begone is not an example of a cheap card to play because Minion Dive Bomb also costs 1, which kind of just makes this card feel awkward to play around, but I'm going to take it anyways because it works as wound protection against Phantom. Now, if I get Charge on this next reward, you can say, Salted Slices, you fucking bumbling buffoon, you got a better way to deal with it. And I expect it to be exactly that verbiage, but you would be right if that does end up happening here. Luckily, I've never made a misplay in my life. And anytime that you think I had, reconsider. Maybe I didn't. Okay, well, you know what? Honestly, that's just fucked up. You know, that's just, I mean, that's messed up. Why would you do this to me? Alright, guys, I got Charge. Dude. Let's remove a card here. Let's take Automation. Let's take Automation. We're nowhere near strong enough for an Elite, though. God, what a bumbling Neanderthal I am. Oh. That wouldn't even get transformed. Oh, it does get transformed. Now that, I didn't think it would do. Alright, whenever I play a card, gain 1 strength this turn. Dubs. Messed that up. If I did it in the other order, we actually had lethal on that little guy. Instead, I just had to block like a little bumbling idiot. Looking like a fool with my pants on the ground, some would say. So what did I end up removing? Did I remove Begone? No. Oh, I bought Automation. That's right, that's right. I was like, my deck is looking remarkably similar. That's 6 damage. You're fucked up for that. 1. It was Minion Strike. Yes. Okay. Sorry. I was so stun locked. I was like, wait a minute. But I played all of my cards. Drinking a potion for 8 HP would be the height of incompetence, dare I say. Transform both of those. Hopefully we draw into one right now. We don't. Might as well still play Monologue there, though. One of these days I'll get monologue when I have my minion strikes in hand. I'm just kidding. We all know that won't happen. Rather do this, get the kill. Not feeling bad. Whenever you spend, I'm not really spending often. Deal 6 damage 3 times. Look, I see what they're going for with that. And you would say this is the build for it because it's monologue. And that's the craziest part. I would agree with you, and I still don't want it. I think that I like this path depending on how strong we are. I'm going to just take the gold, though. So that we can go to that shop. Hit this, one of those, and pop it on him. Not bad. It's a bad day to be the Cubics defender, alright? He's got a lot of bad things coming for him in his future. I think it's actually just worth to transform those. This one I am going to drink for. I'll drink to that, brother. Not what I'm looking for. 1, 2. Next turn should be a big damage turn if I'm smart and know anything about the game. 1, 2. Transform 2 of those out. It was a big damage turn for the enemy, more so than me, but, like, it was still big damage. And minion strike. Stardust is great. Quasar is great. Child of the Stars is great. Let's take a speculative Stardust in case we can start doing anything with stars, because then Stardust would go really well with our monologue that we're setting up anyways. Automation being free is nice. None of it matters if you're in your grave, though, you know? Items only matter if you're... Or, sorry, not items. Cards only matter if you're alive to use them. So I'm trying to make sure we have that going for us. Hopefully next turn we can get a kill there. I need to get some better defense, though. But gone into this one. Honestly, let's see who this hits. Not who we needed it to. 3 block, man? It's just so not worth it, but I'm going to play it anyways because now I'm only taking 5 damage instead of 8. I guess it could be worse. Okay. Can't play that because I don't have the stars. Right. I can Venerate, though. Then weaken you. Play both of these and charge nothing. It's the one part about charge that gets on my nerves. I swear it likes to show up as the final card you see. Just as a little fuck you for thinking you could even use it. Okay. Transform, Venerate. And Falling Star. Because Stardust, at least, can still be played 4-0. Now, he's going to keep doing 8 over there, but we got to get rid of this guy first. There's a kill. Play that for 0 just to get strength. Play that, and then you're dead. You don't even realize how you're dead yet. Tragic, truly. It's not happening. It's not happening. When you play 5 or more cards in one turn, draw on your next one. It's good. It's just not good enough for what we need. I just don't think that this run's going to make it very far from here. But I would love to spend the gold that we got. And as long as that one's not the fucking statue elite right there, and what are the odds that it is, we'll be fine. Charge, get 7 stars and Ascender's Bane out. Pop this bad boy. And shield up. It's simple, alright? We just gotta mitigate our harm we're taking here. Fallen Star, strike, Venerate, strike, and then defend at the end so you lose a lot of damage from that. After I was done drawing, I definitely should have played it earlier. Yeah, I would agree with that. Hopefully we get... No, not what we're looking for, but we're still going to play it anyways. Get rid of a... Venerate, strike. Yeah, Venerate, strike. Well, this is 15 damage. Play that. That's kind of all we got. It is what it is. It wasn't a bad turn. And then minion strikes lethal. Patter's good. And we need block. It's like, okay, it's... Because I feel as though I've oversold it. Patter's fine. Get rid of our 7 stars. Card's a fucking curse, as it turns out. These aren't going to do anything different. Get rid of this one, I guess. Throw it at you. 15 damage. Technically better. Minion strike me. Monologue me. Okay, this is actually a really good turn. Because now this will do 36 damage, which is not nothing. Was this, by the way, the only elite that I said I didn't want to see? Yeah, you got it right, man. Sure seems it happens that way very often, huh? Venerate, Patter, Falling Star. Take 2 damage that turn. It could be better, but it could be a lot worse. This is an example of a turn where it's a lot worse. I'm not going to take a full 25. I think that potion to save 7 is worth it. Turns out it's saving a lot more than just 7. Okay, well, let's get rid of Automation and Venerate. 2 cards that will not help us kill here. Done. We made it through. For every 10 stars spent game block, you're just fucked up. We'll take alignment. I need to find a star gen in here. That counts. What is this one? Enchanted attacks deal more damage. Don't really have many of those going around right now. If I can get better star gen, I don't think our deck is bad. Like, I really don't. But I fear as though that's not an option, because we're probably going to die a very, very early death. Right around here. Because, like, here we have a lot of damage to face. We're going to have to heal up before we go to the boss. That's a guarantee. Alright, charge. Get rid of Ascender's Bane and Automation, because I'm probably going to need all of my block. Play Alignment, play Defend, and strike you. Gather. Please. Okay, thank you. How do I get out of this, though? I guess I could have drank the Stardust Potion. It would have given me 3 more that I spent. It wouldn't give me 10 block, though. Even if I hit you for both of these, I die. And even if I do that, I die. Is the Regent the worst starting character in the game? Like, does his start feel the worst? I would say undoubtedly. This character fails to launch for me so often. Also, I know it was an insanely short stream. I'm so drained I had to go into the office for real. No, you know what? Fuck that. One more run. One more run. I've changed my mind. That leaves a sour taste in my mouth. And I'm running it back on the region. Alright. One random rare card. Make it so. Make it so is not one that you like form your entire deck around, but it's good. So I'm happy to see that. If we ever have a turn where we want to triple block, make it so. Feels really good to have there. And even if we don't want to triple block, you can get like Particle Wall. Make it so works with that bad boy too. Play both of those and block out. Bad day to be the Shrinker Beetle, man. Great day to be the Shrinker Beetle, honestly. He's getting a promotion. Good damage out here, man. We've got enough to use Falling Star again. No need to Venerate. I guess I could have been. I mean, it doesn't really matter. Deal 3 for all stars gain this turn. Let's go with a star build. Fuck it. We can do something with that. Because, like, stars will normally be skills. So then we can make it so up more often. Because we have the stars that we will require in order to... You understand what I'm saying. I'm long-windedly saying it because I'm thinking. Play Venerate. Oh my god, nice make it so, dumbass. Remember the way that you were just talking about how if you play 3 skills in one turn? It was just so I could have exact lethal. It looks so much cooler that way. Whenever you play a colorless card, game 1 strength. Okay. I don't know how we're going to do it yet. That's going to be pivotal. Why? It's such a fun card, dude. It's just so fun to play around. For all stars gained this turn. Because it's turn 1, that does count. Which is phenomenal for us. I didn't know if it would. I guess it's technically at the start of each combat game 3. Okay, that's good then. And then we just have lethal. That was a great fight. Just way more like that. Know thy place. Not bad. Put a Sovereign Blade. Sovereign Blade would technically scale strength. Not looking for it though. Weak, vulnerable, and it exhausts itself. Happy to see that. This looks like a death sentence. You know what I mean? This looks like the Trail of Tears, dare I say. It does not look good for us. I know. Bold take, saying maybe the Trail of Tears actually wasn't based. I know. Sorry for going woke all of a sudden. I mean, we said it earlier, right? Asmund Gold's chat is down the hall and to the right, so you'll find your way. You'll get to where you're wanting to go here. Let's see what we can get. Power Potion? Sure. This is a hard fight, by the way. I don't create cards. It's something. I mean, like, obviously I should have done that in a different order. 17 to all. That's what we're playing next turn, almost definitely. Yep. Make you weak first. God, that's so annoying. Because we had to take more constricted damage, dude. It's like the Pokemon move Bind that nobody remembers because nobody ever used that move. Alright, the Bind does go away, though, when you kill him. Cool. 1, 2. Monologue is not what we're looking for. No, that place isn't really what we're looking for. A Cosmic Indifference, though, I never mind having. It might seem crap. Do I Smith? Smithing that to be 2 doesn't really matter because it's not doing much. Smithing that to be 9 isn't bad. Resting would just give me some HP, which, like, honk shoe, who needs it? Because we can go here, there, Smith, up here. Then if we're feeling strong, take this elite, go to that. If we're feeling weak, we take this, and go there. Yeah, I think that's a good path then. So I think that I am going to Smith, because we can always rest at the next one, after the next fight. You could argue that it should go the other way, which is, shouldn't you rest here to guarantee you make it to that campfire? Nah. Nah, I just don't see that mattering. Alright, put 1 on you, and then radiate. And block out. We gotta get rid of Shrink first. What do we have in here? Radiate, Falling Star. Okay. Falling Star on top. Venerate. And then it's worth playing another block because we take no damage and get make it so to show up, which is what we upgraded so it does more damage anyways. Falling Star. 1, 2. It's not the best. We've seen better days. Probably shouldn't have put a strike back on top. Yeah, I'd probably say that's right. It's gonna be okay, though, you know? I've just got a feeling we're gonna have it all work out. Because this is lethal. Then we're good. Gather Light. That's a way to start gaining something going on here. We definitely need to hit up that shop, though, and buy some colorless cards. Whoa, that would have been a mistake. I think it's very much worth a rest here, because we're going to get another rest up there. Okay, we got Fog. We got Fog Mog. I almost called him the Frog. I'm still learning what... Oh, my God. Wait, I'm in the wrong spot for Slay the Spire. Oh, my God, guys. You couldn't fucking see so much information. Oh, I'm so stupid. Oh, I'm so dumb. Oh, my brain is shrinking. Look, it's not my fault. I've been watching AI TikTok content, okay? It's all I can consume now. Ever since I started watching the season finale of... What's the name of the AI show that people were talking about? Couldn't see you ending turns is rough. It's more the discard pile where the number in my discard pile does actually matter for the game. That was more what it was. The ending turns, I think you'll be alright. But yeah, no, because I just love AI so much. That's kind of the new stance that I want to take for my stream. Is I want to be like the only guy on the internet who's pro AI. Because I'm sure nobody else out there would be crazy enough to be pro AI. What's that? Wait, you're telling me they weren't doing that as a bit? No, surely not. Surely not. Strength up again. Could he fucking quit that, man? It's starting to get on my freaking nerves. 1, 2, 3. All right. 16 damage, Fog Mog. No wonder they fucking put Mog in his name. This guy's doing some crazy shit on it. Put Falling Star back on top. Play this, because I can just make it so, and then we win. Woo! The SS in DLSS 5 stands for Salted Slices. Oh my god, what a save. Oh, thank god. When I read the SS in regards to my channel, I was like, what? No, I'm not affiliated with them. That's not me. You must have me confused. Hidden Cache is not bad at all. Maybe we do a Hidden Cache kind of angle. I think Hidden Cache might be the move here. We kind of need... Yeah, like Omni Slice is just scaling, though. So I think I'm not going to go Hidden Cache. I wish I could have bought the... I wish I could have bought the Hidden Cache, for sure. But I think Omni Slice was more important to get us scaling up, you know? Because now look, whenever we draw Omni Slice, boom, that's 1 strength up. Play it again, we're going to get more strength up. I think that's very worth it, especially since it's a 0 cost. I would love to get, like, alignment or something. If possible. But I don't know if we're going to be seeing it. Or not alignment, sorry. You know what I'm talking about. The colorless one that gains you... Woo! Play another one for fun. The colorless one that gains you energy. Production. That's what I meant. I would love to see a production. Decisions, I'm never going to have the stars for, am I? How many stars did I have at the end of that fight? Maybe I could. Hidden Cache is not bad, but like a Hidden Cache, the fact that we see it 2 times in a row, I don't think we have to worry about it too much. I think I'd rather have the Cure-All because I'm only going to use it in a burst where I'm like weak, you know? If this is... Who's the elite I'm forgetting? Because there's Berdonis, there's Statue. Who's the other elite that appears here? There is a 3rd elite. Oh, the fucking... Ew, the wormy guy. I don't know. I don't like my matchup into any of them. With no shop on the horizon, I'll just take the 60 gold because it's enough. And I'd rather be able to save myself smidge. Gather light. And smack you. Doesn't matter which one we smack, technically, but... 1. Man. Nice Radiate for 0. Ascender Fate sucks. I mean, I guess that's kind of the point of it. I guess it's not supposed to be, like, good. Play Know Thy Place 3 times. 2, 3. I guess it's against the exact same enemy. Thought I might be able to choose that. That's my fault for being foolish. It's 10 damage as opposed to 7. I'd rather just throw the 10... No, I'd rather throw the 10 on you so I can still block and only take 1 damage. I would still gain 4 block, which isn't nothing, but it's not full blocking, so I think that's still worthwhile. Then play this because we can make it so. It's exactly the same as playing a strike anyways. Cosmically Indifferent. Omni Slice on top. Venerate, and then play that twice. Omni Slice kills you no matter what. Sure, whatever. If that makes you feel better. If you feel like a man when you push her around or something. At the start of your turn, add 1 random colorless card to your hand. How could I possibly not? How could I possibly not? Draw a 5 card? No. It's got to be Spectrum shit. No, upgrade the Arsenal. Double our scaling. Again, I mean, like, it might have been a questionable one, right? Like, you're probably thinking to yourself, why would he do that? Think it only matters if I plan on dying. And I assure you, I don't plan on dying. So since I don't plan on dying, I think we're fine. Drink this. Hopefully we don't draw what I was dreading we would. We don't. I was dreading the Arsenal draw on that turn because we wouldn't have had the energy for everything. Hopefully we get a really good one here. Ultimate Strike is fine because we play Omni Slice, Ultimate Strike, and then defend. We're at 4 strength. We're starting to beat his scaling. He's at 4 now. He really thinks he's hot shit. Yeah, it's got to be play those two, unfortunately. Mayhem's good, but not good enough for what we're looking for. Thrumming Hatchet's great. Okay, 1, 2, 3. There we go. Sequencing mattered on that one. Ooh, great turn to stagger him on. Catastrophe. Play 2 random cards from your draw pile. It has to be those two. Which is massive for us. Since he's not attacking this turn, it's the strangely enough, play as many Venerates as you can. Omni, Thrum, Falling Star, and Miss Lethal because it's cooler that way. Can only play 1 card, but he's only dealing 15 damage. 28, 25. Or just gain block and dodge. Just fucking gain some block, man. Just gain some block and don't take that damage to your face. You don't need to, alright? Deal 24 damage 3 times, see you in hell. We're starting to get on to something here. Fill your hand with debris. I don't think it counts as a colorless card, as sad as that is. I think Tyranny might be a play. God, I do love Crash Landing, though. Go with Tyranny. Ooh, some classic ones. Transform 3 cards, then upgrade them. To get rid of all of our strikes. Elites drop an additional relic as a reward. We can't do many elites here. And unique curse 3 relics I'm not feeling. So just give me the Astra. Let's see what we get. Hidden cash, royalties, monarchy. He rolled cards so ass. His whole gang was not fucking with him. Oh, man. That's not good at all. That doesn't make me feel any better at all. Oh, brother. Okay. 9 damage from you. I was gonna say, I hate to break it to you, you must die, but, like, for what it's worth, you live pretty fucking well, so good shit. Omni Slice would really... Okay, definitely exhaust one of those. Omni Slice would really make my day. If I could get that bad boy back. Oh, baby. Elated. Over the moon, dare I say. Make it so on this, radiate, draw 2, get Omni Slice back, play this one just so it's out of my deck. Exhaust decisions, play royalties, make it so bonus. Tower of the Stars, whenever you gain or spend, I don't really do that often. Transforming something into a minion dive bomb, you'd think I'd be all over it. You think I'd be salivating at the because it makes a colorless card? I'm not that into it, though. I'm just not into it at all, really. Ultimate Strike, Secret Weapon is awesome. Secret Weapon's, like, really good for us, because that's just a free 2 strength and whatever attack we want at that moment, which will probably be Omni Slice, which is another 2 strength. Great turn 1 draw, by the way. I mean, just fantastic turn 1 draw. That's the type of shit you love to see. I'm gonna get rid of Monarchs. There's no way I'm playing it this time. Make it so. Secret Weapon. Oh, that was the only pack left in my draw pile, huh? Where are my other attacks at? Hey, yo, where are my attacks at? Oh, wait, I got rid of them. Yeah, that'll do it. That'll do it. I think we might be dead to this fight. Yeesh. Alright, I'm going to say something bold here. I'm going to say something, a very bold claim that I'm sure nobody was thinking at this exact moment. I think I fucked up by transforming those cards. Anybody else thinking that? I mean, okay, hold on. Well, I guess I can only say that because we died here. You know what I mean? Like, if I didn't die there, and if the transform that we got rolled a lot better, then everyone would go, wow, what an awesome Astrolabe play. The cards we got transformed into were so trash. They did so little for our deck that they were akin to having more curses in our deck, which was not great because I transformed strikes and they somehow had value down from strikes. All right, very short stream today. Sorry about that. I had to go into the office. I was thinking of saying, fuck it, I'm doing one more again. No, I'm too exhausted. I had to go into the office today. Going into the office in person is so exhausting, man. If I just have to remote in, which is what I normally do for work, I don't mind at all streaming. I can stream so much longer. Going into the office is so physically draining because everybody's like, oh my god, wow, I haven't seen you in forever. And I'm like, well, I came in last week. So then I've got to do that while trying to do my work. And, like, don't get me wrong, I love the small talk because it means I don't have to work as much. But at the same time, I hate the small talk because it's like, brother, I'm trying to get my work done. And then I get behind on work and then I get stressed. Anyways, it's like a whole issue. What I'm trying to say is abolish office in person is what I'm trying to get to. Yeah, anyways. I'll be back tomorrow, probably well, maybe not Resident Evil tomorrow. We'll see what I'm doing tomorrow. Who knows? Who knows? I was debating not even streaming tonight because I was feeling out of it. But you know what? I pushed through. I persevered, and I'm happy I did. And the more I do this, the longer I think I'll be able to do streams when I'm feeling lower energy. Anyways, I will see you guys all tomorrow. See ya.